Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Explore Keys 94 here on YouTube. I've got my helmet on because we're going to be taking my bike, yes, collectively all of us, along the Pitt, Meadows, Dyke trails here in beautiful Pitt, Meadows, British Columbia. It is very early in the morning. A whole bunch of new geocaches got published in this general area. So we're going to take the bike, find all these geocaches as best we can. Hopefully we find them all. And also take in some really beautiful views here in the Pitt River Valley. Beautiful, beautiful, idyllic landscapes. So, without further ado, let's go on a geocaching adventure, everybody. And for those who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Keats. I live in beautiful British Columbia, and I run a adventure vlogging YouTube channel that you have come across while you have scrolled through. And I like to show some of the hidden gems of an area by using geocaching as an important tool to get me to those places. Ammo can. I've found some amazing places along my travels while geocaching. So I hope that you come along with me, perhaps subscribe, like, and even share with your friends some of these episodes, because I really like getting outside, and I hope you do too. Let's keep the adventures going. Welcome, everybody. Oh, cool, look at this, this dock here. So over there is one of the world's only tidal rivers. And on this side, you may actually remember this from a movie called Happy Gilmore. That is the Swanee Set Golf Club. Very fancy golf club. But that is where they shot Happy Gilmore. Right over there. Right around here. There are a bunch of, you guessed it, geocaches. Last time I was out here was many, many years ago when there were a whole bunch of other geocaches. They kind of come and go over here. It's kind of nice because I like coming out here and get some nice cycling in. So up there we have Burke Mountain. Following along is the Pitt River. I found a geocache on an island that we're passing right now. Because it's a tidal river, you can kind of choose which direction you want to go and have the river work in your favor. You want to flow north, you can just wait a certain time of day, take the tide up to Pitt Lake, or if you're wanting to head down to the Fraser River, you can just as easily go south. Just pick a time of day. All right, here we are at a crossroads. Big decision to make. So, one decision, head that way. Another decision is head that way. And both really don't make too much of a difference. It will determine kind of what we see first. But down there is a whole bunch of geocaches, and up there is a whole bunch of geocaches. I think the best idea is to head up to Pitt Lake first, which means we go this way. I think it'll be nice to get up there, explore Pitt Lake a bit, and work our way down over here. Still nice scenery over here as well. So there's also a geocache nearby. I thought I would obviously mention that. Let me just get this thing off here, because that backpack's kind of heavy. Right now I have a whole lot of water in there. So by the time I'm done this bike ride, my backpack should be lighter. We are how many meters away from the nearest geo? Well, we are at, let's kind of just reset here, 490 meters, but I call BS on that because we are, oh, you are kidding me. I guess this will make the episode. I'm not sure. I might actually cut this out. I overshot it by 429 meters. Sorry, correction. 492 meters. I overshot a geocache by almost half a kilometer. Okay, back we go that way, and we come back up here, and then we go up that way. Sounds good? Cool. I got so distracted. At least I'm on my bike. Clearly, it is the morning, and clearly, I'm not awake yet. I'm asleep at the handlebars. Okay, so off camera, I found this geocache, and this may make the episode. I'm not sure. Probably will, just to add the comedic effects of it all. I already found this geocache. I already found this. I'm not going to swear. This geocache. Yeah. Regardless, we're gonna head back. You know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna just show you this hide because, like, I went literally almost half a kilometer to get out here, and I'm just having a senior moment, folks. That's just the way it is. Some things may not change after this point. Oh my God. I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. Since we're here, let me just show you the hide, because now I feel like I need to make this worth it. See that? Beautiful fake rock. It's real, it exists. Here it goes. Okay. Back to regularly scheduled programming. Now almost a kilometer of an unnecessary detour. Back we go. Silly. My God, that was dumb. Look at all this beautiful scenery. By the way, that's Burke Mountain for the second time. Okay. Not gonna make that mistake again. You all laugh from the comfort of your homes or wherever you are watching this. I just did a unnecessary 1 kilometer detour, though that wasn't as difficult as achieving 8,000 public watch hours. Okay, to quote another famous YouTuber, don't get stolen. Thanks, Dustin. All right, let's go down here briefly to find this geocache, and then we go back up there and find the rest. And then we will eventually, later today, loop back to around here. I just thought I'd go on foot because it's not that far from where we are right now. About 50, oh, actually 16 meters, pardon me, it dropped really fast. Okay. 15, 14, 12. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there. There is no hint. But look at this cool little stick pointing the way. Maybe it's gonna either point me to the geocache or a very active hornet's nest. We're gonna find out. Look at this. Ooh, what could be underneath this moss? Whole lot of nothing. Hey, look at that. Yes, folks, I get excited about plastic in the woods, especially when it has a geocaching logo on it. I am that much of a nerd. And now a quick PSA from Case 94. You see the white substance that I'm putting on my hands right now? Well, this stuff could be my ticket to not get a ticket to have skin cancer. Make sure that when you're in an exposed area like this, slap on that sunscreen. I've got Scottish ancestry, I've got Irish ancestry, I have all the ancestries that make you red like a lobster. I'm in a very treeless area. There's very little shade that we're gonna be enduring today. Whole lot of sun. I just wanna be safe, you know? Also, hydration station. For the win. This is really hard to bike on. This stuff is so hard to cycle on. Loose gravel, like crazy. It looks deceiving. That's fine. Shit. Those watching, I'm sure, but this is like sand. Like biking through sand. Beautiful day though. Geez, after all that hard biking on that very loose gravel, I'm gonna just reload my water bottle. I hate buying bottled water, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what happened to my Camelback. It's one of those bladders that kind of fit in your backpack, and there's like a little straw on the end of it, so you can just conveniently suck out from the straw. I don't know where that is, so I'm just going with this for now. There is a geocache nearby. Thought I would kind of kill some time while a muggle ran by. Taking this off. It's starting to get a little warm. Still the morning, but the adventures continue. I think the cache is in here somewhere. Where art thou, geocache? Hanging in thy tree, quietly judging me. This geocache, allegedly in the tree. I think it's in here somewhere. I would imagine, but it's a bit off the coordinates. I just have a slight, oh! Ta-da! Alright, going to sign the logbook. Welcome to Grand Narrows, folks. If you're adventurous, you can paddle all the way up there into kind of the backcountry marsh called Widgeon Marsh, Widgeon Slough. Really nice paddle through that, and I believe I have a episode of my channel from many years ago, actually, where myself and Zeppelin 94, Kyle, and I went up there in our inflatable kayaks. Good times. All right, folks, welcome to Pitt Lake, everybody. Very smoky Pitt Lake right now. This is the very long dike path that makes its way to the end of the south shore here. I have a geocache at the very end of it, and I would like to check on it. Hopefully it's still there. I also have 2 other geocaches along this path, and I should probably also check on them too. I don't have cell reception right now, so I can't actually access the online lists right now, unfortunately. I should have thought ahead on that. Regardless, beautiful lake, and somewhere up there is the legend of Slumax gold. Allegedly, there has been a talk of a treasure up in them there hills called Slumax gold. Look it up. It's a very interesting story. So, yeah, Slumax gold, but there's also geocaches. Something of less value than gold, but still worth it. Okay, so at a cache site right now. The hint says see picture. Well, I'm outside of cell reception right now, so I can't access the picture. My pocket query seems to be working. Some of you have been following along on my latest pocket query shenanigans. I wasn't able to access pocket queries because it told me that I was offline. My offline lists couldn't access the offline lists. Okay, so we're gonna try our best here and try to find this thing without the picture. We don't need no stinking picture. So where art thou, geocache? Could it be here? Could it be in here? Could it be up there? Oh man, I'm in an awkward spot. Huh. Really awkward spot. Could have been right here. Nope. Huh. Interesting. Patted down dirt. Potential footprints. I see an ominously placed rock. Going to remove rock. And I do believe we have located the geocache. Oh yeah, for the win. Just gonna sign it out here. Nice breeze. Still smoky. Golden Ear Summit way up there. Do want to do a video at some point up there because that is a wicked hike. There it is. Perfect. And also a great spot for lunch. All right, mind the hat. It's very sunny out here. Taking a break from the helmet. Putting the geocache. Oh, so subtly. Under there. Okay, so we still have a few more geocaches to go, and we're just gonna go with the flow today. Work our way south again pretty soon. Make my way to the very end of this beautiful gravel trail, and then head that way. Down and around this gigantic marsh. So I have a little bit of cell reception right now. I'm able to actually look at the geocaches that I own that are out here. I have one at about 400 meters. So let's go ahead and see how well this geocache is doing after all these years. Okay, so back when I was very new to geocaching, I hit a geocache here back in either 2010 or 2011, and I believe the geocache that I placed is in here somewhere. It's not too far away from the path here, but oh, look at this. Yep, and I think this is the original container. I'm not sure actually. Oh, this thing is scuzzy. Check it out. My first username on geocaching.com was actually my email. It was keats94@telus.net. No longer an active email anymore, but I used that because I thought that I had to use my email as my username. So anyway, for several years, I was keats94@telus.net. And so my name is actually still at keats94@telus.net on the geocache profile. Let's go and open this thing and see what it looks like inside. See how scuzzy it really is. It's actually not that bad. Oh no! Okay, runaway lid. It's over there. Okay, logbook is in mighty fine condition. Mighty fine. And there's some little trinkety stuff here. Little plasticky. You know? Words. Little penguin thing, you know? Amazing. All right, great. I'm gonna add my little business card. It's hard to do this with one hand, but there we go. It's in there. Business cards are in. Tucking the geocache away. Nice and safe. And ready for the next geocacher to find it. Super cool. All right, away we go. Well, we're gonna have to bid farewell to Pitt Lake for now, because we will be heading now down this trail where there will be more geocaches. Bit of a long stretch in between hides right now. But if you are here around this time of year, there are blackberries galore. If you are a fan of blackberries, look no further than Pitt Lake. It's got thousands upon millions upon trillions, billions, quadrillions. They're everywhere. In the Pitt Lake area, we have a few of these observation towers. Very popular for bird watchers and such, but also popular for geocachers because there is indeed a geocache around here somewhere. And of course, while we're here, let's go ahead up top here and get our vantage point. Beautiful view of the Pitt Addington Marsh. Ooh, wow. Great place to take shelter if it's raining, but probably not during a thunderstorm, because this is one of the highest points in the area for lightning to strike. But unfortunately still very smoky out. You can still make out the mountains though, which is pretty good. My heart goes out to the first responders and everybody dealing with the uncertainty of wildfires. It's a very scary time right now, especially in the Okanagan. Pitt Lake is kind of geocaching holy ground for me, because many years ago, Kelly James, his dad and I and himself and my dad, we all went for a walk along Pitt Lake, this area here. And Kelly's dad mentions this thing called geocaching. And I'm like, I'm intrigued. So I go home, I look it up, I sign myself up for an account, and lo and behold, 16 years later, I'm still doing it. 20,000 finds, and I'm still active, still finding caches, still enjoying the trials and tribulations that come with geocaching. And this, like I said, this is an important spot for me, because this is where I first heard about geocaching. It was somewhere around here where Kelly's dad came across a geocache accidentally, and just kind of casually he mentions it to me, and little did he know he started a monster. And it has also kind of started this geocaching channel. So I can thank Kelly's dad and Kelly James himself too, for, you know, getting us outside, walking through this beautiful area, and introducing me to a hobby that I still do to this day. Yes, this was the very trail I first learned about geocaching. Right along here. And also, dare I say, this trail is not great for biking. He thinks it is in here somewhere. Center of the cluster. Well, I think that must be the cluster there. Okay, that's a nice little, group of trees. All right. Okay, we are out of this trail finally. Wow, this was like really rough on my bike. But we made it. A word of caution to all of you folks who like geocaching or general outdoor stuff. If you come across one of these railings, and these railings are hollow with holes in them, guess what likes to live inside these railings, especially during the summertime? You guessed it, wasps. So I was a little bit embarrassed this morning. I did actually initially try to go for this cache, and I could not find it. And then I just noticed a bunch of wasps flying in a swarm around the end of that of the railing here. And I realized, well, maybe I best not go for it right now, because I don't want to get stung by a wasp. I have this deep childhood fear, core memory of stepping in wasp nests, and it's not fun. It's just not fun. It sucks though, because I'm out here and I don't know when I'll be out here again. But this whole railing, I have determined, is full of wasps. From the end of this to, if you look inside here, there are wasps in there. And they're probably all the way through here. They're coming out of the hole there. This entire railing, I believe, is an active wasp nest. So, the geocache, I think, is down here. I haven't found it. I don't want to risk getting absolutely annihilated by potentially thousands of wasps that could be living in this structure here. So, a word of warning. Wasps like living in some of the most random spots. These are yellow jackets most likely, and I do not want to play that game. So I'm going to probably come back in a cooler month when likely the wasps are dormant or dead. Because yeah, I have to be careful here, but I do want to show you folks. They're especially active in the corner there. There's like, oh man, there's like so many of them there, actually. But yeah, if I disturbed that, I'd be absolutely screwed. So I don't want to risk a wasp sting. Oh, am I getting swarmed already? I have no idea. I had something, maybe it was a fly. See, I have like this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, not worth the wasp sting for a geocache. They are very, very painful. Well, folks, that concludes another episode of Explore Keys 94 here on YouTube. I want to thank you all so much for coming along on this adventure with me to the Pitt River Valley. We went all the way up to Pitt Lake, got to find some geocaches. Folks, if you do like what you saw, hit that subscribe button because there are more episodes to come every Saturday at 5 a.m. But we are concluding this episode on the banks of the Alouette River. Great place to go paddleboarding, kayaking, all that kind of stuff. It's a slow-moving river. It's very chill. So, till next time, happy adventuring and happy exploring.